Jack Reacher has never been a man of half measures. His decisions are brutal, calculated, and grounded in an unwavering moral compass. But in the Reacher Season 3 finale, fans witnessed a moment that felt almost antithetical to something the character so firmly stood for just one season earlier. A particular kill, executed with cold resolve and without hesitation, stood out not just for its intensity, but because it directly contradicted a choice Reacher made in Season 2. The contrast between the two scenes offers deep insight into how Alan Ritchson's portrayal of Reacher is evolving, and perhaps how the character's worldview is hardening with time. The kill that changed everything in Season 3's finale. In the climactic moments of Reacher Season 3's final episode, Reacher corners one of the mid-level conspirators responsible for a string of deaths and betrayals that have unraveled over the season. The character in question, a smug, unrepentant intelligence contractor named Mitchell Cole, was trying to flee the country, clutching a hard drive filled with damning secrets and false leads designed to frame innocent operatives. Reacher catches up with him at a private airstrip. There's a brief moment where Cole attempts to talk his way out of it, claiming he was just a pawn, that he could be useful, that he has information. But Reacher doesn't hesitate. He shoots him dead without a word. The execution was shocking not just for its swiftness, but because of who Reacher chose not to kill in a very similar situation back in Season 2. The Season 2 decision that highlighted Reacher's restraint. Flashback to Reacher Season 2, when Reacher confronted Shane Langston, the mercenary turned corporate killer behind the deaths of his former 110th MP unit teammates. Reacher had every reason to end Langston's life. The man was responsible for a brutal betrayal, massive cover-ups, and the murder of good soldiers. Yet when Reacher had Langston at gunpoint, bloodied and defeated, he made a choice that surprised even his closest allies. Instead of pulling the trigger, Reacher lowered his weapon and let Langston be arrested. His reasoning? He wanted Langston to face the consequences in the public eye. He didn't want justice in the shadows. He wanted the truth exposed for all to see. This act of restraint reflected Reacher's deeper belief in balance and justice. It wasn't just about vengeance. It was about doing what was right, even if it meant showing mercy to someone who didn't deserve it. Season 3 Reacher, a harder, more ruthless warrior. So what changed between these two moments? The Reacher of Season 3 is visibly more hardened. He's lost more, trusted less. And while he still operates under his unique code of justice, it seems he's growing less concerned with systems of accountability. Cole, unlike Langston, wouldn't make headlines. His crimes were buried in classified reports. There would be no trial, no public reckoning. And maybe that's why Reacher didn't see the point of sparing him. This kill wasn't just about justice, it was about efficiency. It was about preventing future damage, stopping the rot before it spread further. But it also hinted at a version of Reacher who's becoming more comfortable being judge, jury, and executioner. A mirror image, the power of parallels. The stark contrast between these two confrontations isn't accidental. The showrunners clearly constructed the Season 3 kill as a mirror to the Season 2 climax. Both scenes involved villains caught at the end of their rope. Both involved pleas for negotiation. And both were moments where Reacher had the ultimate power to decide life or death. The key difference lies in Reacher's response. In Season 2, he believed in letting the system handle it, even if it was flawed. In Season 3, that belief seems to have eroded. His silent execution of Cole sent a message. Sometimes, Reacher no longer trusts anyone else to do what needs to be done. Neagley's warning, foreshadowing the shift. Earlier in Season 3, Frances Neagley, Reacher's trusted ally and moral sounding board, pointed out how distant and brutal he was becoming. In a quiet scene by a campfire, she warned him, "You can't carry all of this on your own, Jack. It'll break you. Or worse, it'll change you." That line now rings with eerie significance. Reacher has changed. The Season 3 finale confirmed it. Neagley's presence is often what keeps Reacher grounded. But as the season progressed, she was increasingly sidelined by missions, danger, and Reacher's own internal battles. Her final expression in the Season 3 finale, watching him walk away from Cole's body, wasn't one of triumph. It was concern. A necessary evil, or a dangerous precedent. There's a compelling argument that Reacher's kill in Season 3 was justified. Cole had sensitive information. He was a proven manipulator with connections that could vanish him from prison within days. Perhaps Reacher simply did what no one else could or would. But what makes the moment so compelling is that it doesn't sit easily with the audience. It's the opposite of the justice Reacher stood for just one season prior. It opens up questions. Will he continue down this path? Is this the beginning of a darker Reacher? What this means for Season 4, the creative team behind Reacher has been steadily evolving the character, and the Season 3 finale feels like a turning point. If Season 4 adapts The Visitor, also known as Running Blind, Reacher's growing moral ambiguity could be explored even further. That novel deals with systemic corruption and Reacher being pulled into a case he doesn't fully control, an ideal environment to test whether the Season 3 Reacher is still a hero or something else entirely. We may see Reacher confronted with the fallout of his decision. Someone might have seen him kill Cole. Or perhaps the secrets Cole held die with him, creating new enemies. The consequences are wide open, and that's exactly the kind of tension the series thrives on. The Alan Ritchson factor, a subtle shift in performance. Alan Ritchson has brought quiet depth to Reacher's stoic persona, and the evolution between Season 2 and 3 isn't just in the writing, it's in Ritchson's nuanced performance. In Season 2, there was a flicker of doubt in Reacher's eyes before sparing Langston. A moment of reflection. In Season 3's finale, there's none of that. Ritchson plays it with a stony silence, his eyes locked forward, his jaw tight. The kill is swift. Clean. Oh. It's a testament to Ritchson's subtle control over the character's development and to the show's willingness to explore what happens when a man like Reacher starts to lose faith in systems beyond his fists and firearm. Final thoughts. A tale of two Reachers. The contrast between the Season 2 and Season 3 finales is more than just about one man dying and another being spared. It's about what Reacher values and how trauma, betrayal, and experience are shaping him. Where once he saw the value in restraint, he now sees the necessity of immediate justice. Where once he left villains to the courts, he now sends them to the grave. This isn't a betrayal of the character, it's a deepening, a complication. And in the morally gray world Reacher inhabits, it's the perfect setup for more complex storytelling in Season 4. Because when your greatest weapon is your own sense of justice, the biggest threat isn't the enemy in front of you, it's the line you might one day cross.